Hey everybody, it's Dead Linux, and you're probably wondering why you're getting a YouTube video from me as opposed to like a stream or something like that, because I was threatening one earlier today, and obviously we don't have one, but ran into a little bit of a problem. So, in my brilliance, I was working on these laptops over here, right? So, yes, cat. Yes, hi. OOPSIE's right here too. So anyway, so I've got this old Lenovo 100S old Chromebook, right? So this guy here. See it? So that guy is running Gallium OS and is just happy as a clam. No problems there. The one I was having problems with was this guy, which is an old ThinkPad. Did you stop pawing at my green screen? Yeah. And this guy's an old one. What is it? I can't even tell. TP something. I can't even remember. No, that's the compliance ID. It's a ThinkPad, but it's an older kind of tough book style. I like it, and it's been fun to play with. X131E, so it's a little bit weird. So it's been having problems with the wireless card in it. So I thought, okay, I'll just try different versions until I get it. Well, I was gonna wipe a USB flash drive like you do. And actually, I was going to give System 76 a shot. So I was going to go flash this one with the newest version of Pop! OS branding, and away we go. I've done this 100 times before. So, oh well, whatever reason, didn't want to unmount. Oh, that's weird. So then I opened up gparted, which is a partitioning program. See where I'm going with this? And it's been a long weekend. I'm not mentally here. As you can tell, I'm still, waking up, even though it's 11 o'clock in the morning. But it's snowing outside. That window there is all just showing white for a reason. And wasn't paying attention. I was talking, saying something, and then I'm like, huh, okay, these partitions wipe just fine. Why does this last one not want to delete? So I go through the command line, unmount, and all that kind of stuff. Yes, cat. I'm scratching his head. That's why he's making this. Well, you can see him almost. Here. Oh. Here. Oh. Squeaky. You better know. There. Ow. And, so anyway, I thought, huh, that's odd. So then I deleted what partitions I could. Oh, it's a FAT32 partition. What's that doing there? A little tiny one. Don't know. There's this other one here too. Microsoft partition. That seems odd for it to be so small. Then there's this big one. Oh, I can wipe that out. This last one still won't go. So then I look which drive I was working on. I was working on my system drive. Now luckily, this is my gaming machine. So I've rebooted and redid this one actually not too long ago, a couple months ago. So this is not the end of the world, but it's just kind of funny. So that means then I got rid of the boot partitions, the EFI boot partition. The only thing I have left is maybe the Linux side is still fine, so I can go in there and grab files if I need to. There's not a whole lot there, just download patches and things like that, plus my Vampire the Masquerade install, and Bioshock, and all the other games in there. But I could try and rescue it, and I could probably get a lot of it back. I could use a Windows install disk and it would pick up the partition. I could get back into that, I guess. That wouldn't be too bad. And then once I do that, I suppose I could get the Linux installed too. So maybe that's what I'll do. So I was thinking maybe everything was lost, but it's probably not lost entirely, because if I use a Windows 10 disk, Windows 10 will scan the partitions, it'll find the one that's there that's kind of abandoned, it'll try to bring it back, or it won't. And then the Linux side, I'll see what files I have in there. Sorry for the noise in the background. But we'll see. But anyway, it may be I just don't even care anymore, and I may just wipe it all out and start over. So I just want to let you guys know that may mean we have to change the schedule a little bit. So we'll be starting from scratch in a couple of games, and we may be putting in some others instead a little earlier than planned. Obviously my entire install of Skyrim may be gone. Or not. because I did install the mods into Mod Organizer, so it might be okay. But I wasn't really doing much with that anyway. I can redo that. Oblivion, I'd have to remember where I was, reinstall it in Steam and do it all. I don't know if we can do that. That might be too much work. So we may be starting new characters over. It's essentially what I'm saying. So what I think what might be happening is that we may just change up the schedule and we'll just have a rotating series of games for a while. So I will become pretty much a serious variety streamer until we can kind of get back on track, and then we can have them more like that. So now's the time. If you have any games that you want to see, that you want to keep in the rotation, let me know. If you like Vampire, you like what I do with that, and you want to keep going with the Clan Quest mod, we just got through the Sabbat, so that's the big thing about that one. We could do that because I haven't finished it yet. If you like the Oblivion stuff, we can bring Oblivion back. Bioshock 2, we could probably skip it. We've gotten halfway through and it's okay. I like the storyline. We could always come back to it, but if you want to go to Bioshock Infinite, now would be a good time. Subnautica, all those kind of things, or some more recent games too. So I'm going to be thinking hard about what games to put in the rotation here this coming year, and it may just be different. But I also thought about streaming the whole recovery process, but I think it'll be probably a lot more downloading than anything else and waiting for things to run and install. I'd love to do that, but I just don't want to waste your time. So I probably won't. But that's why you probably won't see much from me, but this is a good time for it anyway, because I didn't know if I was going to be streaming this next week, just due to things that have been happening. For those of you who watched on Twitter, there's some, I don't want to say tragic, there's some fairly sad things going on in the family right now. So that's kind of what I've been focusing on at the moment. But that's kind of the crux of it. So anyway, I just wanted to post an update vid to let you guys know what's going on, that I did completely hose my system. But it's fun. It means we can go with a different distribution. So for those of you who are Linux heads, if you have a suggestion, I'll be posting on Twitter to see if anybody's got a suggestion besides Manjaro. I may just go right back to it. I don't want to go straight up Arch. I'm not ready. I may do that. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Go with Slackware for Pete's sake. But either way, we got to get Steam back up. I got to get games back installed and get things ready. But we may be starting. It may be from square one, starting in December here. I wanted to do Skyrim. We may just start playing Skyrim for a while, and you guys just have to deal with me. And then we'll play whatever we play. But that's kind of where it is. And we'll go from there. Now, the lucky thing about this is that the stream machine that you're watching on right now, that I'm recording from, is fine. So that's that guy over there. The guy that's bad is the game machine, which is this one here, which, if you look, all we've got here is, I can just show you here if I can just turn this a little bit. Yeah, that little guy right there. That's all I've got right now. My motherboard boots, and I've got a blinking console. So it doesn't want to boot anything. It can't find any of the drives. Like I said, for those of you who are a lot better in data recovery, you know this is not the end of the world. It could totally be done. But for what I do on the gaming machine, it might be a great way to cut free. So any files or anything like that I have on there, I don't think I have much. I think I backed it all up from the last time. So I may take a quick look. I could just use Knoppix or something and grab it all. Move it over to the gaming drive, because I have a secondary hard drive in there that I did not touch, that where almost everything else is stored, and I think I should be fine. And then I think we'll go from there, because that's a little bit easier of a cut free than not. I also have some other SD hard drives I could use too. We might do that. So there's all sorts of things you can do, but either way, I'll be deep into the guts of machines today. So if you want to find me, I'll be on Discord and I'll be on Twitter, so feel free to reach out. Otherwise, you guys have a great holiday, remainder of your weekend. I will be working on this probably today and tomorrow, depending how long it goes, and then, you know, I may have to be traveling here within the next couple of days. I don't know if I'll be able to work or not, so I already let my manager know it may be a tragic, not a tragic situation, but I may be called away. So they're aware. But I'll keep you guys posted, and I may post another YouTube video here in a little bit, just from my phone, so you guys know what's going on. And we will see you all next time. Probably sooner than later. But it will be a little bit different, so just to let you guys know. And yeah, this is about as dirty as you get to see me, so hi. Anyway, you guys have a good one. If you're not laughing now, you better be. because this is actually kind of exciting. I'm kind of looking forward to this. I know I'm weird. Anyway, you guys have a good one. We'll see you in a bit. Bye.